Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if you guys can hear us because usually that is the challenge. Let's see. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do a sound check. And we're live and we're waiting. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And we're live and we're waiting.
L-I-V-E.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And we're live and we're waiting.
L-I-V-E.
Gotcha. That's our sound check. That was a good sound check, baby. Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, got that out of the way because usually that is the biggest challenge, getting my sound check together. Mic check. So we just wanted to pop in here with you guys this morning. Thank you and welcome in, y'all. We'll see who pops in. It is pretty early. It's pretty early this morning, but
East Coast time, 6 o'clock.
yeah, well, 6:11. East Coast.
Yeah.
United States, because we could have people from all over the world. Welcome in, whether it is early, midday, or late in the afternoon or evening or night. Wherever you are.
Wherever you are in the world. Thank you.
Yes, we are glad you popped in here with us and came to chop it up. It's pretty early, so
could be some late nights for some people. So thank y'all too.
Yeah. So it is what's the weather supposed to be today here in Michigan? Well, in our neck of the woods.
80 with showers today.
Yeah. It's been raining,
Yeah.
like for what, almost 2 weeks off and on? More on than off.
At least a week.
Yeah, at least a week. We had like this really bad
flooding.
Yeah. That was terrible. That made national news here, in the United States. So,
a lot of people lost a lot. The basements flooded.
Yeah, cars, and transportation,
yes.
Things of that nature. So, fundamentally, though, we will definitely discuss topics around our area, but we'll also discuss topics like that may be specific to like what's going on here in this country, here in the United States. So feel free to leave us a comment, let us know you're listening, and feel welcome to chime in and chop it up and just talk about whatever you want to talk about in the chat, and we will bring your comments up. So yes, but we thank you for being here. What are we having to drink this morning? We have
strawberry lemonade. I see.
Yeah. A Starbucks strawberry lemonade ICI refresher.
Yes.
I went.
What she said.
Yeah. I went last night right before they closed and got us one with no ice and no dry strawberries. So normally it comes with ice and strawberries, like those dry ones, but I got it without it so it could hold for us this morning because we were getting up early. And then we're also having raspberry tea. So the refresher, I put a little bit of ice, put it on ice, but our tea is pretty warm. Matter of fact, it's a little too warm to drink right now.
Raspberry tea. Yes.
Yeah, that one is really good. I had that last week, so I've been on that pretty much all week. But it's pretty good, really.
So we're going to sip the tea and talk about the tea.
And give y'all the tea.
Give it to
So, but what's going on? Let's talk about some things going on in the world this week. Do you care to share? Maybe I should have told you a couple topics that I wanted to discuss.
Yes, that would have been efficient. Would have helped out. Show format discussion. That would have gave me a little insight.
Off the cuff around here. Get it together. Get with it.
Gave me a little insight on today's show.
You don't need show notes. You all right? Just roll with it.
It's called show prep. What happened to show prep?
You'll be all right. I think you're
Yes.
you're pretty snappy and snazzy with it. So
I'll definitely dive in and
chime in.
take part and let's go from there.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And for those of you who are popping in now, we appreciate you and welcome in.
Thank you.
But for those of you who are going to catch the replay, we really appreciate you guys because a lot of people caught last week's replay when I came on here live, Early Risers Live last week. So yeah, throughout the week, people enjoyed it. So if you're catching the replay anytime this week, we appreciate you just as well. Just give us a thumbs up and make sure you share us out if you feel inclined. So, baby.
Yes.
This week, Mr. Cosby released after 3 years of prison. Do you have any thoughts on that? On his release or?
Yeah, kind of like it's kind of like a double-edged sword, Like, I don't condone anything, the mistreatment of women or anybody.
Sexual misconduct that he was
accused
and actually served time for.
Yeah, it's kind of like, man, wow.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that was in that deposition was like whoa, like a wild moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man.
And to get off now, like basically they're saying a technicality. What are your thoughts on that?
It's the law,
or the justice system.
He gave that testimony under the pretense that he wouldn't be prosecuted. So it's like, man.
Yeah.
But you still did that though.
Right.
That was with the DA, I think in 2005. He gave that testimony stating that, he wouldn't be prosecuted for a civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't be prosecuted, so he spoke freely.
Mm-hmm.
And man. And they came back and used that in the latest prosecution. So if you do that to women, I feel like, man.
Yeah.
If you signed a deal with the district attorney or whatever, you're still wrong. Like,
Yeah. So it sounds like more or less he's probably still going to have that like internal moral battle within himself. Could have.
I don't think he's even having that because I think he's giving up on that the way he spoke yesterday.
Yeah, when he first
I never did anything wrong, and stating that when he got out of prison, I never did anything wrong. Everybody's wrong. I'm right. Like an eternal battle. I think he's pretty much won it in his eyes.
Right.
I don't think he's wrestling with anything, any demons or anything. Cause, the way he's speaking now, I didn't think he might even sue the state or the county on grounds that he was in prison, wrongly in prison, because that deposition wasn't supposed to be opened up or used to prosecute him.
Right.
Only in the civil case he paid out. So,
so it sounds like, and this happens a lot, where we have a justice system, and we're pretty much conditioned to trust and believe in our justice system, but sometimes is it really a justice system when things like this can play itself out? We have to roll with it. We have to go along with it and just say, like, this was a part of it,
And another thing, and what kind of justice system also, like, because if Bill Cosby didn't have the funds and the money to,
right, this probably wouldn't be a thing.
He'd be in jail, but he had the funds, the money,
right,
to stretch this out. The Lord,
And by the way, before we move into the 10-minute mark of the show, these are just our opinions. It's just our vantage point and our point of view about this particular topic. And any topic that we share is just our point of view. We are not professionals. We're just here chopping it up with you guys, and we appreciate you.
The views and opinions of Eric and Carla are not that of you two, and are theirs only.
Theirs only, and they are not professionals. It's just what's on their mind. But my whole thing with it is
because at the end of the day, we're just trying to figure it out, just like y'all. So
yeah. But my whole thing with Mr. Cosby, and I say Mr. Cosby because I've worked with in the federal. With federal inmates and with, just inmates, period. And you call them Mr. And this is, no disrespect to anybody, but it's just, it is what it is. And so, Mr. Cosby, I had thoughts and notions about him and his come across way before all of these allegations came out and he started going through all these legal proceedings. But it pretty much started with me taking a turn, like a left turn away from that whole America's Dad thing when he came here to Detroit, Michigan, and his come across with that, what was it? It wasn't an emergency financial manager of the Detroit Public Schools. And he basically was almost like a superintendent, like oversaw the entire Detroit public school system. But fundamentally, this guy, Robert Bob wasn't his name, and they called him Bob or something like that. And he brought Mr. Cosby in and did this We're All In campaign because the Detroit public schools had lost so much revenue after children were removed from Detroit public schools and went to fundamentally like charter schools or anywhere outside of Detroit public schools.
That was a strategic move to destroy the Detroit public school system also.
Yeah, and it was historical. It was deplorable what happened. And Dan Rather did an interview with the young lady and followed her. I wish I could find her. If I could find her, I would really love to interview her. But it was a travesty. My children fundamentally did not attend Detroit public schools because I was a product of Detroit public schools, and we all know how that turned out. So, but fundamentally, when Mr. Cosby came here, a lot of the moms showed up. They were enthusiastic and they felt like, hey, here's somebody, a celebrity coming in to support us and be there for us and pour into us. And then, but at the meetings,
he cut your head off.
Oh my God. Like it was ridiculous how he treated those moms. And at the time, although my children did not attend Detroit public schools, especially at that time, my heart went out to the moms who, were there to participate and see and do, like it was I don't know if it was a book signing or whatever, but he was there to show face. Be this celebrity.
Yeah, he was talking with the mothers and he made this one lady cry.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. It really was hurtful. The clips that were shown to us on TV with him wagging his finger, and I was like, how dare he? Because even though my children didn't attend Detroit public schools, I was like, I represent the single mamas at that time, and I was like working and going to school, and my children didn't have that experience. And a lot of those moms ended up leaving those, and he came multiple times.
Yes.
They would leave feeling beaten, battered, and bruised.
Bill definitely gave it to the sisters that came there looking for a lot of them sisters. I imagine they were looking for enlightenment. Yeah, enlightenment, uplifting.
Yes, they were there for a purpose to support and to feel like he was going to pour something in them, like no matter what, still get those babies up in the morning, get them out of here, get them on their way, give them a couple of little vittles, put something on their stomach, win the day with these babies. But no, he tore them to shreds. So
it was one instance he spoke to one of them. He's like, if your child is dumb, you dumb.
Yeah, it was really disgusting. And a lot of this that we're sharing with you is available out there. in the world. So just Google it or something like that and find and see these interviews that not really interviews, but open forums that he would come to Detroit for this particular financial emergency guy who was over the Detroit Public Schools, Robert Bob. But it was, that's when I was like, oh my God, is he kidding me? Like, is this for real? Like, are you serious? And so, but now in hindsight, and fundamentally, it was a room of women that he would come and speak to, seeing how he could just spill on women. Fundamentally, a lot of them were sisters, Black, African-American women coming to see him. And just in hindsight, to me, it really speaks to how a person could be able to do what he was accused and convicted of, because it's like he had no boundaries with what he was willing to say and how he was pointing fingers and making them feel belittled and low rated. It really was, it was horrible. It was horrible.
The whole scene was just bad.
Yeah.
You can uplift somebody and you can give the good with the bad, but you got to give some kind of good, you know, bring some flowers. You can do something to offset that, just crushing people, you know, verbally and just destroying.
I mean, it was desecrating, and some things couldn't even really like be aired. That they said people that were in the room, like some things just couldn't even be aired. Like reporters, I guess, in the room, that they said, you know, that they noticed how his tone was. And that's when that started changing for me. I was actually getting my undergrad at the time. So this could have been anywhere from like 2007 to 2009-ish, somewhere in there. But it really was heartbreaking to see. It really was. But any redemption for him? Will he ever, in your eyes, be America's dad? Can he ever get that back? Or
I don't know about America's dad. It's just Bill now, you know. It's just Bill.
Mr. Cosby.
Yeah, it's Bill over there.
It's just Bill over there.
Bill gonna Bill, y'all.
That's brother Bill.
My man Bill over there. That's about it. He can keep it, no more sweaters, no more
popsicles,
and no more Jello, you know, no more Coca-Cola, no more Fat Albert. That's Bill over there. So some things just, you know. I sometimes I feel like that was the point, you know, because it was allegedly he was trying to buy NBC and another studio and things of that nature. So what prompted all this? Allegedly, you know. So.
Right. So it's like the backlash. Don't get on a high horse and think that you're, you know.
Stay humble, you know. Appreciate people and appreciate things, because you can get things done in a fashion to where you don't hurt people's feelings. Or sometimes I feel like you don't have to step on anybody to achieve success. Or when you make it, you know, you can just pull people up, you know.
Right.
As opposed to tearing them down and making them more, hey, all right, I broke you down.
Yeah.
Come on and rise. No.
Will you ever be able to look at the Cosby Show the same? I'll answer that too. As far as like, you know, just the show itself, and be able to separate Mr. Cosby from the show.
Definitely. I think that did a lot for, you know, the family structure, you know, seeing that, you know, because I've never seen a nuclear family like that until, you know. Right.
Like,
man.
Well, hold up now. Good times. All right. Good time. James Evans was there. He was they had a traditional nuclear family. And
he went to Alaska.
However, he was killed off.
He went to Alaska. He never lived since.
So, good morning, Hilda. I'm praying for you, my sis. Be well and blessings. I know that you're having surgery for your gallbladder. I think not gall. Is it gallstones, gallbladder, or something like that? She shared this on her show already. And so, but I'm praying for you. That's my sis, Hilda.
Good morning.
Good morning. Blessings to you, Hilda.
Praying for you.
Yes, sis, praying for you.
Lifted.
Welcome and thank you. So you're okay, so it is her gallbladder. So we definitely are praying for you, Hilda. That the Lord just covers you, keeps you, and
hold your hand.
Yes.
Through this surgery.
And hold the doctor's hands and just cover you and just know that by his stripes you are healed. We are healed in Jesus' name. Okay, sis? So, but we're just here chopping it up. And I want to go back to that question that I asked you about, will Mr. Cosby ever be able to be America's dad again? And
will you be able to watch the show?
Will you ever be able to watch the show again and basically compartmentalize him from the show to see the traditional nuclear family or how a Black family could be projected out there, because he was a doctor and the wife was a lawyer, and they had these children and went on to have like grandchildren and things of that nature right before the show.
Brownstone, beautiful home.
Yeah, living like the American dream. But for me, I do still love the show. I think for me, because it's about not just him and the other actors and actresses, I guess, if you will, then that is why I am able to probably still more or less watch the show. But I noticed that they don't really play it, and I'm not just going to go seek it out and be like, oh, I just want to watch the Cosby Show today. That's not, I don't think that I'll just, unless if it's on and it happens to be on and I'm channel surfing, but they don't really play it like that.
It's a couple of stations still playing. I saw it the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was on the other day. It was the episode, I think it was him, Claire, I forgot the episode.
Yeah, don't worry about the episode, baby. You're going too far into it.
What? I don't care what happened. If Rudy coming down them stairs singing that Ray Charles, I'm watching now, pretty much. Hey,
right, that was a good episode. That was a good episode. So yeah.
Rudy, and also the other show that that spawned from that. They're doing with the college, Vanessa.
Yeah.
A different world,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's college. That was the first time I got a chance to see. Wow, there's brothers and sisters in college,
yeah.
I can imagine that spurred a lot of people, because it got me to think about college.
Yeah.
I was no moderate. I was like, wow.
So that in and of itself really did do something for the Black community.
It did.
Just being able to have that projection.
Yes.
And visually, like subliminal messages that's real. That is a thing.
I'm telling you, it really is. College.
What's that?
Started
right.
Started turning,
yeah.
Wow. So.
Hilda said, I like Steve, even when whatever they said about him, Steve is an old timer show. And if they do start putting it back on TV, I'll watch, even if I get judged. No judgment here, Hilda. No, I don't like or agree with what he did, but his show was a gold show. Yeah, a good show. Yeah. Okay, a good show. Exactly. Yeah. And fundamentally, like you were saying, it really put that spotlight on how the Black family could possibly be seen out there in the world, without the impoverished, downtrodden, either family with a husband and a Black father there who couldn't make it, or just that single Black woman, like on Julia, she was just a single Black woman with her children. And so good morning, girlfriend. Hey, Eve Belize, good morning. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you for being here.
Good morning. It's just something different than the Cabrini Green every day.
Yeah. Hey, hold up. We'll come back to good times, okay? I have theoretical perspective about good times.
But every day you lose your job. Come on.
Yeah.
On good times,
Yeah. Or every day you just don't have a job, or every day your pockets are out, or every day your back pocket for a Black man, your back pocket is slit on purpose.
Shout out to Eric Monty, but
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Coolie High. He did Coolie High. Good Times. Yeah. So, but I have theoretical perspective on Good Times, and so that'll be another day. But fundamentally, overall, to sum up that particular topic about Mr. Cosby, my heart as a woman goes out to any woman that was impacted by this whole ordeal. I pray that they find some way to be well in the world. I'm a woman. We have daughters. We have a mother. We have cousins, aunts, nieces, G baby, and so
definitely much love to the survivors.
Yes, because you are survivors and thrivers in the world, despite whatever this quote unquote justice system may have handed us as a society, because this didn't just, I know it impacted them on a deeper level, but it on a surface, like, what do you call it? Like a micro level, I guess. It might have impacted us as a society to see how the justice system can play itself out, whether you feel like it was a win or a lose. And again, these views are just ours. Yes. We have to throw that disclaimer out there.
And hey, the justice system is set up for the wealthy and and those
not really,
financial resources.
He's supposed to be wealthy and financially sound to a degree, and
he's home now. That's
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But
if I didn't have the money for those lawyers, we wouldn't be able to fight like that.
Yeah, but still, even 3 years, if you got bread, you wouldn't have did no time at all. But to me, it's still he still got off with a slap on the wrist 3 years. Yeah, that's a short amount of time.
We wouldn't have those resources to file those appeals to do everything to get us out. So that's all.
Yeah. So let's transition and talk about, this is something I wanted your take on this. Hey, Evita Ray. That's Eater Ray Vlogs, who also has But It's Vegan. Good morning. Oh, you got your notification. High five. Yes, it's because sometimes I don't get them, and I don't take it personal. I just go back and do the replay, and that's how I feel about my content. If anyone ever misses it, because the notification bell is kind of tripping sometimes, it's okay. Come back and replay it when you can, honey. I do appreciate, and my husband, we appreciate when you watch our content at any point. We really do, fundamentally. Yes. Yeah, I know you feel the same way, because we're always in each other's comments like, replay gang, girl, I'm here for you. So, and that goes without saying for anybody's content. Sometimes I may have to get to your content and do like batch watching, but I do try to get to you. Baby, don't say it. Don't you say it. Batch watching is, there you go. See, I know you got another word in mind.
We watch all them batches. We will batch watch,
baby. Stop it. Oh, look, yeah, that happens all the time, because that C is next to the V. I don't even take that personal either, because if it was like across the board and it wasn't right next to it, I would. But it's right there, and things happen. So, but let's transition, baby. The NCAA. What didn't that happen this week? Paying,
national,
being able to pay
images in
college athletes.
The NIL went down.
Oh my God! I think that was a battle too, that they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, they lost in the Supreme Court though.
Billions they make off these babies.
Yeah. They lost the battle for the NIL.
But there's still one more.
National Imaging and Licensing.
Yeah, that the one young lady, she's still fighting for in the courts. What
is that one? Where is her case about?
I forgot that quick. I should have wrote my notes down. See, you got to be better on the notes, baby. Okay?
Yes, if I get a little show prep, I would definitely get better on the notes.
Get better on the notes. Okay, I'm going to need you to do your thing. Let me see. Since I thought you only had one playlist, when I saw you I have other Cool. You listen, everybody. Thank you so much for running my playlist. But if you can connect with each other and run each other's playlists. We greatly appreciate that too. Good morning, Lily's Crochet and stuff. Hey sis, how are you? Rise and shine.
Lily's Croquet and stuff. There we go.
It's not croquet, it's crochet.
Yeah, crochet. See what happened.
See you something else.
Lily's. How you doing?
So yeah, she's crocheting her life away over there, y'all. She just dropped a video. I love that. See, my thing is with the crochet, before we move on too far away from the topic, I have to say this. I need support. And so I just don't know if that'll support me. You know how I am, baby. I have to have that support because I can't be all over the place, especially up top. But I am all for supporting others and help them grow. Awesome. Yes. Thank you, Evita.
We got to be about that.
Yes. She said she's doing well. Thank you for popping in here, everybody. We're talking our little hearts out and throwing out our disclaimers. If you're going to catch the replay at this point, we're 30 minutes past the hour 40 minutes. It's 6:40. But we've been on for 30 minutes and, we were talking about Mr. Cosby. So if you can go back and get that replay, it was very interesting commentary and thoughts about that. But we moved on to the NCAA and paying athletes. And I wanted my husband's opinion about what he thought. I think they should have been paying those babies. You know, my son, when he was in college, and he had that athlete for playing football, he could have did like a little sock deal or something, put on some socks or something.
They should have definitely been paying
some underwear deals or something. Put on some socks, a t-shirt, ink pen. I don't care. Help with this bill.
This is something that should have been implemented years ago. This is something that's way overdue. Like, the fact that,
And it's not fair. Share the wealth is the real major, thing with it. So good morning. Cheers, baby.
Good morning. Yeah,
we're drinking our raspberry tea. So
they make and spilling the tea. They make billions of dollars. The NCAA makes billions of dollars.
Are you talking about the concussion settlement? No.
No, we're talking about the NIL, the national. I think it's the National Image and Licensing deal that went down, where college athletes can get paid off their likeness, and they can get endorsements now. It's a couple of twins, I think, at Fresno State. They're supposed to be big influencers on Instagram or TikTok.
Are they young ladies?
Yeah, two twins.
That one of okay. So she has a second case that's being in litigation or court or something like that right now.
Yep.
But it's still.
State?
I think so. It's still pending. So yeah, they're over there trying to win the day. Yes, exactly. They make enough money. Yes, they do. Evilise, they do, and they should pay those babies because that could help parents.
Yeah, they got a $600,000 deal already.
Awesome. I'm happy for them. I'm happy because that really sets up their future. And they're on the grind. Now, what will be the drawback? Why ultimately was it the no? Is it because the
NCAA is corrupt and greedy?
Are you sure? Okay, again, these are our views.
The views and opinions of Eric and Carla are not that of YouTube.
Or anybody else's in the chat. Not y'all views either, because we don't want them coming after y'all too for being here. But
the NCAA is greedy. They hoard. They just didn't want to share the billions of dollars.
Is it greedy or is it allegedly being greedy?
Hey, I'm just saying they didn't want to share the wealth. Billions of dollars every year. They state, well, we're giving giving them an education. Please.
What was this on Mike Bellini's show this week? I'm sure they discussed it. Did you?
He's been out. He's out.
Okay.
But Rico talked about it.
Mm-hmm. I love that show.
Master P's son, Hersey, he signed a $2 million deal also with a tech company
recently.
Yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
He goes to Tennessee
he could have
State.
signed deals beyond that because of who his dad is.
He's at HBCU, Tennessee State, and he signed a $2 million deal off, yesterday. So it's going to be a lot of people just,
this will really set babies up for moving forward in the future because
like dead off you know.
I'm hoping and praying that my nieces get into some kind of a sport and my nephews get into some kind of sport, our G baby, because it really sets up their future. If they're good enough, they can get those scholarships and go on off to college. And then while they're in college, get endorsements. That's awesome.
Yeah. You want to read that? You want me to read?
Hilda, you're in pain. I'm so sorry, sis. Thank you for being here and listening.
Lily said, that's good if they're paying them. I always thought they were getting paid. Lily's crochet and stuff.
Yeah, no, they're not. I don't. Well, up until
she's right.
Right, but I'm saying they weren't getting paid up until the other day.
No.
The Supreme Court ruled, baby.
No. They always paid them guys under the table. LeBron had a Hummer in the 10th grade, so they were always getting paid, you know.
But I'm talking about legally.
Oh yeah. You
okay, quit going into people's business, baby. That man don't want everybody to know he was getting paid under the table.
Jalen got paid.
Excuse me, LeBron.
She's right. She's right though.
That might not be what she's talking about. Hopefully, I don't know, but I'm saying you throwing out names.
She's saying that. Oh, okay.
She's saying the NCAA probably were all. That's what that looks like to me.
She thought that, yeah, under the table. Yeah, you know. The views and opinions shared by Eric and Carla are not that about YouTube anybody.
Right, and then you go throw LeBron all up under the table like that, and who else did you say?
Everybody know that though. Like, yeah, the NCAA, like, hey, it's about. Everybody been getting money.
Getting money.
Been getting money.
Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. So it's just, but it's that over there in the corner. There's something that you don't want to talk about, but yeah, it's been going.
Evita says, "Oh, okay. I don't follow sports, but I work for several different firms, and there's an NCAA settlement for concussions. They make too much. They need to pay for everything."
Yes.
Laughing out loud, honey, but not funny. Funny, but not funny. That's the truth. Yeah. That is the truth. Because to this day, I don't know if my baby had that concussion or not. And he was begging me, "Mom, please don't come down here. I'm good. I'm okay." But I really wanted to go and look my child in the eyes because I had just sent him away too. And he wasn't even there a full month. School hadn't even started and he got hurt. Playing, what do they call that?
Practice.
Yeah, but was it right before the season? Is that, do they call that scrimmage? Yeah. And my child went away. I dropped him off early August, mid to late August, he was hurt. And I really should have drove there and looked my child square in the eyes, but he was begging me, "Mom, please don't come. You know, but I don't know if he got a concussion or not. He said he was all right. I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and yeah. So let's stick with basketball real quick. Who do you have for your top for the finals for the NBA basketball? Because I'm a finals girl. You know I love basketball. I can follow it. I don't have to ask for rules and what does this mean. But I really get into the finals. So yeah.
I got the Pistons all the way. Be person. Detroit Pistons. Here we go.
The Pistons are not in it. Move on, baby.
In my mind, they go Pistons, you know. But I think the Phoenix Suns will win it all. Phoenix versus whoever come out the East, but I think the Phoenix Suns are going to win the NBA championship because they have all their bodies. Everybody else is hurt, you know.
Right.
Trey DeBarge out, you know. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's hurt, he out. So I said the NBA champs 2021 would be the Phoenix Suns, just putting it in the air. But personally, go Pistons. We got the number one draft pick on July 29th.
Yeah, that's why we going Pistons. Go sit down somewhere and pick a good person this time.
Yes.
Some good people for your team.
Yeah.
Go somewhere. We the lowest man on the totem pole.
Yes, we have a guy in place now, Troy Weaver. That's the
Go Pistons.
GM of the Detroit Pistons. He's
you know who my team is? Go Warriors.
yeah, go fishing because they going home. Golden State Warriors are at home.
So wait a minute, ATL is not in it anymore?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I like that team.
Atlanta is playing.
Yeah, because I like that one. You call them Trey Burke, but they call him something else too, right? Ice Trey or something.
Oh yeah, he's real Trae Young.
Trae Young, yeah. I like him as a player. He's really quick witted, and I like how he can play multiple sides. So, me plus sports equal. I be getting on my husband there asking too many questions. I be cheering for the wrong team and everything. Yes. Okay. Now that only happens to me like with other sports, but not basketball. I can follow the b-ball. I'm real right, baby.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's like football or anything else, I don't get it. Tennis, I don't get all that stuff. So yeah.
What about golf? Golf is great.
It's like watching paint dry. Golf is to me in my mind. It's like, what are we doing here? Why are we so quiet?
I really love golf.
We had fun the other day. We went playing golf, and we recorded a little bit, you guys. So that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, one more kind of sports topic. The woman who was holding the sign that caused the big major crash with all the bikers.
Oh my God. They're still looking for her.
No, she got arrested.
They found her?
Yes. She got arrested and she was fined. Why? $1,800. What's that going to do for people? That's just a money grab right there. They just want to take her money. Why am I fined? It wasn't any litter. It wasn't anything to pick up. I didn't defame or demolish anything. So
I think the sign said hello granny and grandma or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like the ultimate look at me moment. Like,
right. And they played it in slow motion. Yeah. It was so hilarious. She was like, oh my God. I felt so bad for her.
We're talking about the lady who caused the crash at the Tour de France. I forgot what stage they were in, but she had the sign held up and she caused a major crash. In the Tour de France.
Oh my God. It was like a 90-car pileup, yeah. But on bikes.
And she got out of there kind of fast too, because they couldn't find it.
Well, they found her because she got arrested. Wow. And she was fined $1,800. So again, I'm not sure why she was fined $1,800. Good morning, Blue Jeans Network. How are you? Wait, hold on. I got to do this properly. Hold on. Let's give them a warm welcome. How do you turn this? Yeah, take a sip. It's not. Blue Jeans Network. Welcome.
Good morning.
In my Cubs Den voice. So we're just here talking. If you're coming in, we've been on for a little bit. Well, about 40
current topics, discussing.
Yeah, current topics here in the United States. We talked about Mr. Cosby being released. And
all over the world. Tour de France. We've been talking about that too.
The Tour de France and the NCAA and
NIL.
Yeah.
Image licensing.
Mm-hmm. So if you have the opportunity to catch the replay, feel free to do so. But thank you guys. Everybody, welcome in Blue Jeans Network. Oh, it's just Blue Jeans now? Wait a minute. What happened to the network? And Miss Cubs Den is here. Hold on. Cubs Den is in the building. I have to give Cubs Den a personal shout out. Cubs Den is in the building. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, sis.
Cubs Den, Blue Jeans, good morning.
She said that's cheating. I got you back, sis. I got you. Everybody go and check out Cubs Den. You get a formal, full welcome when you go in over there. So I just have to do that for my Cubs Den. And the only reason I have that kind of microphone, you guys, is because my husband is a DJ, aspiring novice. And I'm his hype girl.
Aspiring,
Yeah, I am his hype girl. So
I'm trying, yo.
I think I can sing. And I think I can sing real good. We can't sing on here because of the rules and stuff like that. But he ain't hiring no hype woman to be his hype girl. I'm gonna learn every song, every millennial song, all that. Because I will be up there supporting my husband. Won't nobody be up there shaking no tail feathers in front of my husband and all this here stuff and all of that. So yeah. That's how we do that. But anyway, so Blue Jeans is saying, baby, read it.
Master P's son just signed a $2 million deal. He is a freshman. Yes, we just spoke on that. He's a freshman at Tennessee State.
Mm-hmm.
He signed a $2 million endorsement deal with a tech company.
Mm-hmm.
So
doing what? What will he be doing?
They're using his image and his likeness. That's it. They're working together. Yes. Commercials, whatever it does,
Okay.
Whatever.
Are they associating that with his father and his image and likeness as well?
To my knowledge, it's just the son, Hershey.
But we don't really know him like that, do we?
But you will.
You will. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get me together. You will know him.
Yeah. I know him like that, though. So I've been knowing him since he was little. Yeah.
You know him?
Not know him.
Oh.
Been watching him play basketball.
Well, you from the South, baby. I'd be surprised you know so many people.
Yeah, he's a good basketball player. He went to HBCU. That's the thing now. Same with HBCU, a lot of kids are doing as opposed to the big time name colleges. But Hershey Miller, he's a good basketball player at Tennessee State. But yes, he did. He signed that $2 million deal. Yes, he did.
Wow. Well, kudos to him and blessings and big up. And what I really hope for the children, because they deserve it.
Yes.
I hope that it sets them up and prepares them for their future, and that we can over time start seeing generational wealth.
Yes.
But I do know that they should have like financial managers involved, and at that point parents are not really, once my son, he was still 17 and they told me I couldn't even get a report card. Like, you had to kind of have his permission, because here they have that FERPA law or whatever where the child has to sign off on parent
if you have
being
a father,
involved.
Right, father like Percy Miller, the father, he's involved in, so financially well off. So guidance from his father, and investing in yourself and making sure you set up is something I know Master P is, something that he's definitely involved in. Investing in yourself, believing in yourself, and having your money right. So that financial advice there should come directly from his father. Hopefully, hopefully everybody else is somewhat set up.
But what about if the child didn't have like a father to have that? A lot of these moms out here are really like momagers, and they call them momagers, where they're really like making sure their children's best interests are at heart. So that in and of itself is cool.
Ball family, Blue Jeans saying the Ball family was on to something all along then. The Ball family kind of like, hey, that's what you do. You believe in your children, you push them forward. Oh, he's
talking about Alonzo Ball, or is that family? LeVar.
Yeah, okay. The Ball family,
And for the record, Blue Jeans, you don't have to, if you want to. We love to see our name just logging live. But I am Carla.
And I'm Eric. And we're just
I think he forgot his name, but he's Eric. ERIC. It's the ERI. Oh, well, we ain't gonna go into EPMD. But let's see. So you can just say Carla or Eric, Carla with a C, or Eric, or just blogging life is fine. Or just blogging, or hashtag JBL. We go with the hashtags too. Ebelize saying exactly, you pan and can I get info? I had the same issues with your daughter. I was shocked that I needed her permission for to speak to me. She went to FAMU. Okay. So definitely that FERPA law here, if she was here in the States, especially.
I think she was a Rattler, FAMU, the Rattlers.
Oh, wow.
We had a prominent mayor that went to FAMU.
We did?
Yes, his name was Kwame Kilpatrick.
Oh, Kwame,
He went to FAMU, the Rattlers.
Well, he's out too now. We'll get on that topic.
Yes.
He's out too now.
Kwame is home. Free Kwame.
Yeah. That in and of, we definitely need to speak on that, because that was like really like the time frame like that he was given was really gross. She said, yes, the Rattlers. Because this says, oh, wow, that's great. So players no longer need to go to Europe or go pro and earn more money. Yes. Exactly. I wish that was, the deal when my son was like, he had a partial football scholarship. I think it's been a minute because my son's been out of college a while. But
and it seems to be all the people that are quote unquote influenced. They have big social media following that seems to be getting the deals, you know. Or if you
oh yeah, I'm sure social media TikTok has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, if you have a lot of social media following, the advertisers seem they come in. So, but it just regular kids, they have a big following, you know. So a lot of basketball players, a lot of the women players.
So my son would have had to get on the hustle and bustle with that following.
Yes, social media. If you big followings on social media seem to be garnering the endorsement deals from the imaging licensing things that came about. So that's one aspect of it. You know, you have you big on the internet influencers. Get your endorsement deal. So
well, they deserve it because you know, and a lot of times they're putting their bodies out there long before they get to pro because they've been putting their bodies out there since toddlers.
Yes.
You know, so you have some children who are in like early pee-wee leagues and early what do they call the next level after pee-wee, like PAL, junior varsity or something,
JV, and varsity
all, you know, all the way through high school. Those kids, their bodies have already been on the line before they even get to college, to me. Because those 2-a-days and having to make sure my son got, I was like, what is this all about? You know, I didn't know too much, but
yes,
it was a bit like kind of daunting to me. The amount of pressure that they put on them and physical strain on the body. So I'm happy to see that they are trying to compensate them on some level.
Yeah, it was needed though, but playing football, that was some of the best times of my life. You know, the camaraderie. I still have friends that I played sports with to this day. You know, like I'm still in touch with them. These guys, you know, but pushing your that 2-a-days was that was a lot.
Especially if it's hot outside, and I've seen my son down on the ground, someone yelling in his ear, "You could do this," and I'm like, he is only in the 11th grade. I wanted to run out there on that field, but if I didn't think it was going to embarrass him too much or make it harder for him, I would have, because it was a bit much.
It was a lot because
you see another kid over in the corner throwing up.
We pushed, I was pushed to that point. It was hot one day, and it was the second half of the 2-a-days in the afternoon when it was hot, and my body I just threw up. It was just, I had pushed. And then
yelling in your ear, "What's your malfunction, boy?"
And
you
up
can do
and down,
it.
I hurled like, man. So my body was just pushed to that point where it was just a reaction. And I looked it up, but your body will do that. You know, like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
you pushing it.
Yeah.
So,
and the beating sun could be out, dehydration.
This was before those heat strokes. People was going through that way before it got like national. Like, hey, we gotta hydrate everybody. So
it definitely.
At the end of the day, glad those NCAA players are able to and garner those endorsements and earn some money off their likeness. That's fair, you know.
And Cousin Serena and V, they started really early, and even us in the Uncle Drew League, we can make some money too. That means, Blue Jeans, your ship has long sailed. The young kids have taken over. Okay, explain what does he mean by that? You know, some things I still don't know. What does he mean?
That mean the older guys can, you know, that's a play on like Uncle Drew. Older guys can get money too.
Okay. How like Kendrick Family Soul, they're going by Auntie and Uncle now. Auntie and Uncle. Okay.
But like she said, the kids here, they taking off. It's over, you know.
Yeah.
They doing their thing. You know?
Well, I wish you would realize that on Sundays when you going out here playing softball from sun up to sundown. Last week you had 4 games. 4. Wasn't it last Sunday?
Yeah.
How many did you win?
4 all 4.
You won all 4?
Yeah.
Okay, look here. Yeah, we need Uncle Drew's to get on board. They need to be paying some money. My husband over here winning softball in his 40s.
Yeah.
Baby.
1 all 4.
Yeah. You need to. Hello, Eliza's Life. Good morning, sis. How are you? So I'm gonna need you to get on board. I thought it was like goose eggs. I didn't know if you that you won all 4 of them.
Yeah. That's what winners do.
Did you play? Did you played in 2? You and then you coached 2?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Did you slide?
No.
You better not. Sliding days are over. He came home one day, you guys, a couple of years ago with a patch on his leg like I'd never seen. And I'm like, what are you, 12? Don't slide no more.
Sacrifice.
Don't slide into nothing. No home plates, nothing. So, yeah, I guess it was a sacrifice. Evita says she's put you on. Yes, put them on blast. Get out here and get some money. What kind of endorsements can we get for you, baby?
That ship has sailed, as Cub did say. The ship has sailed. It's all about the young people now.
You're doing good. I'm glad you called me live too, Eliza. Feel free to network. We have a lot of awesome creators in the building. We're just here giving our views. They're just our views. We don't want anybody coming after us.
The views and opinions of Eric and Carla are not that of YouTube or anybody
or y'all's. Y'all's either. Because they might come after y'all too. Y'all always there. Y'all always participating. Yes, because then wife endorsements. That will work. That's what I need. Yes. Wife endorsements. Because there are times where small little tedious things that my husband needs. Yeah. Do this, do that, run here, run there. They barbecue after. Can you stop at the store and get it?
No.
Listen, no. They should have their own barbecue sauce, their own hot sauce. Why am I stopping? These are grown men. So, but yeah. Are you enjoying that? We're having raspberry tea. I drink tea. I drink tea. And then hubby also, I stopped yesterday before Starbucks closed. And I drink a strawberry lemonade acai refresher, which has like a shot of caffeine in it. You guys, I'm telling you, if you're ever in need of energy, then you definitely want to have one of those. It really is a good refresher. It'll pick you up. You'll get a lot of things done, cleaning up, work related. When I need to edit and get these videos out, I'll have me a strawberry lemonade refresher acai. Carla's serving notice with that. Yes, I retired him a couple of years ago, Equalies. Guess what? I retired him. I talked about it last summer, actually, in one of the vlogs where I had to make a little pit stop up there just to ensure that he was not sliding all into home plate and all that.
I'm not doing that, but see what had happened was that retirement thing is right around the corner. So.
Yeah, right. It's not around the corner. You at the corner.
I'm looking at the
you looking at the stop sign.
Definitely.
Boom. See, around the corner means that it's not in your, then like your line of sight. But if you at the corner, all you gotta do is look up, stop sign right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I do like that you have an outlet. I like that you have camaraderie with your friends. I like that you have something to keep you active and
keep moving. Don't stop moving, y'all. Get older. Don't stop moving.
Because hubby, he pretty good. He light on his feet over here, twinkle toes.
I move well for a big fella, I move well,
Because I was like, wait a minute now. You might not be able to catch me.
Nah.
But yeah. Remember that time?
Especially if you see a dog. I'm done.
We went for a walk, you guys. And so in our neighborhood, period, to me, it's an abundance of people with dogs. Okay. And we were about 2 or 3 blocks over and then 2 or 3 blocks down. And this dog came out of nowhere. It looked like a bear. My husband, he can tell the story, baby. Oh my God. Well, I don't know what happened because I was so light on my feet.
We were going for a walk and so we're going for a walk and we turned the corner. And, so as we get to this one house, two blocks over, this humongous dog, it had to be some kind of hound or something.
It was big. It looked like a bear.
He jumps on the fence.
And the fence was rickety.
I mean, the fence looked like, hey, one more push is coming down. And so I get in the stance because I'm thinking the dog is about to knock the fence down. I get in the defense stance. I'm about to take the dog on.
Yes, so defend your wife. Get in front of it.
So I turn my shoulders and I say, hey, baby, this what we're going to do. I'm going to take the dog on. And so as I turn to say, to confirm that she's listening to me, She was down the block running.
Gone.
I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
Dust. He started coughing. I was gone. I don't play that.
Man, all I heard was, I'm like, hey, what's going on?
I'm like, what are you waiting on? You better come on.
Yeah. It's like, why was you still standing there? That's what she told me when I
why
caught
are
up
you
with.
standing there? You don't see this dog. It was like a bear. He was big and brown and
this dog was huge.
Huge, like a horse almost or something.
Yeah.
I know how to get up. Okay. Booking up is what we call that. And I guess what was your story? You were going to tell me you was going to give him your elbow.
Yeah, I was about to take on the dog. I cannot run the dog. I got to take him on.
I can.
That was funny. And I looked to say, hey, get behind me and such, and she's down the block.
Knight in shining armor. Yeah. You were going to defend your wife, baby. Yeah. He looked up. He's like, where you?
Wait a minute. But yeah.
I'm like, you better come on.
Yeah, I was. I
didn't know if the dog had made it over the fence or what, but I was nearly around the corner when I looked back. Like I thought you came with me.
No, I was gonna. Hey, it's about to be me and this dog right now. Hey.
Oh my God. It was so funny. I had to get away from that dog. It was so funny. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was Usain Bolt, definitely, because definitely Usain Bolt.
Yes. Yeah, hey, I get up. Back in the day, see, I could have been on like the what we call it, track team or something. I should have been. I'm telling you, I got up out of there. No, what you waiting on?
Yeah. Speaking of track team, what do y'all think about the sister? I think her name is Sheila, who got suspended from the Olympics for 3 months for smoking weed. Like, I don't think that was really fair to her.
I heard about that. I didn't really see that story too much, but my heart was really broken for her.
Yeah.
Because all of whatever it took for her to get to that point.
She worked so hard in 100 meters and 200 meters, and she said she only did that because she was coping. Her mother had died.
Yeah, I heard that too. It was definitely you trying to cope. And she's young. She probably didn't even really feel like Blue Jean said not rules are rules.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I did leave hubby right on behind in the dust. You better get your feet together. What you waiting on? So, but my heart really went out to her because she's just trying to cope.
I think Ida Ray Vlog said, I think it was fair simply because she knew the rules. That's true.
Yeah, she did know the rules, but she lost her mom and
she found out from a reporter.
Yeah, isn't that terrible?
In the interview, she found out from a reporter in the interview that she lost her mother, and she said she was just trying to grieve and cope. But at the end of the day, rules are the rules. But I mean, marijuana is legal in Detroit, I'm just saying.
Wait, it's legal in Michigan.
It's legal in Michigan.
You said the truth.
It's legal in California.
Right, but you have to specify like state.
State. Weed. I voted for the weed. I don't smoke weed.
You better
but I
not.
voted for.
You better not. Did I vote
people
for
need that for medicinal. Yeah, we voted as a house right here. Yes, you voted. Yes, for the weed people.
I don't think I voted for the weed when I got in that booth though.
I voted yes for it.
No, I probably did. Because I do. We do vote. We try to vote together, even if I don't agree with everything. Usually, hubby over here, he's. You could have really been a political science major, baby, because he knows history and all of that.
I love history.
Political stuff all the way back to the Bible days. He'll break it down for you. Yeah. But so I rely on your thought process. So I voted for weed too, huh?
I thought you did, but
I think I did. I can't be for sure.
Use that for medicinal. I don't use it, but hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
I just was. I don't know. I was just kind of like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We all go through things. We all have different coping methods, but like y'all said in the comments, rules are the rules.
Yeah, and cousin said, I think she did what a grown person was supposed to do, owned up to it.
Yeah.
Ida Ray Blog says there's therapy and legal drugs that can help her cope. True. Oh, wow. Like one comedian said, she should have not been suspended. No one takes weed and can run fast. She has the opposite effect and should be applauded. That's what Cubs Den said.
Hey,
these are just Cubs Den's views.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Evilly says that is crazy. Her mom had passed. Life happens. And Iterate Vlog says LOL. Evita is cracking up her side bone, honey, at Cubs Den.
Yeah, I don't think she should have been suspended for,
But this is what I don't understand. You said that she was using it to cope, but she found out from a reporter. So
that her mother had passed.
So she found out first, and then she went and smoked weed, or did she smoke weed and then she found out?
She stated that it was coping. She was just using that to cope and just
after the reporter told her that. Okay, I was gonna say, well, it sounds like she already knew if she was smoking the weed.
Yeah, it's just weed. Come on, people. Weed is from the earth. Let's relax around here. And the IOC is one of the most corrupt.
Allegedly
one of the most corrupt.
These are my husband's views, y'all.
The International Olympic Committee, allegedly. All you got to do is write a check and you can have that in your town.
How do you know that for sure, baby?
That's how the IOC is. That's one of the most corrupt businesses allegedly on the planet.
You can't just keep saying that like that.
They are. I'm telling you, they are. You can buy them. They take bribes. That's known allegedly.
How do you know? You gave them a bribe?
Allegedly. No.
Yes, please say allegedly.
It's allegedly.
At that point, say allegedly.
And they have some nerve judging that system with all the they're almost as bad as the NCAA, prior to this. But the IOC should not be throwing stones, living in a glass. Man, they just because you can allegedly write a check and hey, the Olympics are being in your country this year. Putin, Russia did it. Tokyo did it. Everybody,
Not on my phone, Google. Not on my phone. Where my phone at?
Allegedly, the IOC.
Do not mention anything about Russia near my phone.
Exactly. What's Russia?
Not my phone. Excuse me. Nothing about that.
I can see Russia from my house.
Not my phone. Oh goodness. Eve Belize says it is legal in Oregon too, where she was at the time.
Exactly.
They should legalize it. Alcohol and cigarettes are legal. There is another story for that is another story. I have no internet on smoking. No, is it intent on smoking? No. Okay. Yeah. Listen, I'm not a weed smoker either. I'm not even with it.
Right. And it was legal where she was.
I can't even tolerate the smell of it. Literally, I think I have an allergy to it because instantly my stomach is like in knots. I better be near a bathroom because it literally does something to me. And so, but I don't like it, but I don't knock it either.
That should have been taken into considered, where she was.
And it seems like everybody, especially the young kids nowadays.
I mean, she's in Oregon. When in Rome, it's legal in Oregon. When in Rome, do as the Romans.
Right.
Enjoy yourself. So I think that should have been considered, it wasn't HGH.
And I shouldn't say everybody because that might be a generalization, but there are a lot of people who smoke weed nowadays. And
edibles are big too.
Are they?
Yes, edibles are.
How do you know?
My team, edibles are very big.
Do they want their business out there like that?
The Kool-Aids. I'm telling you, that industry is blowing up.
You sure you got something to tell me or not?
See, what had happened was I had came around and I was like, what's going on?
You know all of what's going on out here with this. I don't know none of that.
Yes, edibles are, man. It's my coworker's son, he's
allegedly,
also it's blowing
I
up.
hope your coworker don't ever come back and listen and know about this. My coworker's son, just put them out there.
Weed is legal in some parts of Canada.
Okay, awesome. I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that. Yes, it is legal in Illinois as well. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Chicago, Shy, break it down in the Shy. I don't know. She might not be from Chicago. How do you know they need weed in Chicago?
I said they need some. Killed 70 people last week.
Oh God.
Yeah, like they
Calm
need some
down.
relaxing stuff. You know,
Prayers.
Prayers for Chicago and all of them.
Oh, Blue Jean said, "Don't tell Cubs then that weed is legal."
How you know?
Okay, Blue Jeans, you got something to tell us?
Right.
How do you know?
I'm just around people, you know. I listen.
So my grandma, hold up. My grandma said from I was knee high to a cricket, very young age, that birds of a feather
flock together.
So now with that being said,
I'm an eagle though. I fly high above. How about that? Yeah. You like that? Yeah, I'm an eagle.
Okay. I like that, baby. You know how to spin it a little bit, but yet and still. Yeah, because all of your friends are kind of like pigeony.
I'm gonna say that.
I would. They are, especially if they eat edibles and they are on weed and all of this stuff here.
Just trying to have some fun, baby. No judgment here. This is the no judgment zone. Y'all all safe here. No judgment.
Just because I don't do it don't mean that I just cannot be around it and the smell of it. But I don't judge people who do it, you know.
Well,
because this here at Blue Jeans legal wear for who? Lily said, "I am in the suburbs of Chicago in the Chi."
Here we go.
In the Chi. That's one of my favorite cities to go to. Actually, our old intro had like shots of Chicago to the point where people were asking me if I was from Chicago, and I really wasn't. But I like the little peanut thingy. So, Evelyn says they even make brownies with them. Yeah, they do.
Gummy bears. They make gummy bears, Kool-Aid.
Evie said, "I don't judge either."
Yeah, it's no judgment. You're all safe. This is a safe place.
Safe place. You know, I don't like some words just trigger me for work. I don't like talking about safe places and stuff. This is
putting you on the couch. Here we go.
No. Just vlogging life is my place to unwind and be myself, is my self-care. Because any other means, I'm out here making sure people's emotions are together and their well-being and excuse me. And you know, so yeah, don't mention safe places, but we are safe here. So yeah. So we're looking at an hour and 12 minutes in. So
thank you guys for chatting with us and checking
in.
We
appreciate you.
It.
Baby actually is on call and he has probably a couple calls waiting.
Yeah. Got time to make the donuts in a minute, you know.
In a minute. So far as I'm concerned, they shouldn't have put you on call this weekend, and it's a national holiday here in the United States. So if this is your Freedom Day, kudos and God bless and happy 4th of July.
Indeed.
There you go. One word, indeed.
Indeed.
See, when I say something, baby, not really feeling, I get the indeed probably more or less.
No, I was feeling it. I was just saying yes.
Did you celebrate Juneteenth?
No. I didn't celebrate that.
Yeah, we didn't celebrate it. So we of course you grow up, you hear about it, but it wasn't a big celebratory thing growing up for me and my family. It wasn't.
I didn't hear about it till I was older. I found out about it maybe probably in my 20s. I found out what Juneteenth was.
Explain what Juneteenth is, just in case folks don't understand what it is.
Juneteenth is the celebration of, it was June 19th. It was some people in Texas, I forgot the town, that were still
Galveston, Texas.
That was still in bondage. Was it years later?
2 years later after the Emancipation Proclamation
was signed.
Good morning, Tanya. This is Latanya Yvette. Good morning, sis.
And I guess the soldiers they made their way to Galveston's like, hey, you guys are free.
It was a general too.
General, yes.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But needless to say, at the end of the day, it just wasn't something that we celebrated, but I've always known about it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't something I celebrated. I mean, and I don't see myself just up and being, all this big jubilee about it either.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather President Biden pass some policy as opposed to giving me a holiday. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Pass policy as opposed to
Particularly
Yeah.
George Foreman.
George Floyd.
I mean, God, Lord Jesus, there I go. I must be hungry.
There's
George Floyd, pardon me, excuse me, you
passed some
guys.
legislation
Yeah.
that's supposed to, Right.
Because Evita saying that's because we weren't taught about it, nor was it considered important, like the 4th of July. Exactly.
I was very
it was taught where I grew up and where I came from. It was taught.
It wasn't
But it
wasn't.
it wasn't promoted to celebrate. Well, you didn't know the Black National Anthem, baby. Lift every voice and sing.
No.
Yeah, I did. See, I grew up knowing certain things, and it was just taught. Plus, we would go over there to the Inner City Sub Center, which was a recreation center, and it was like Afrocentric, and you learned like drills and stepping, and you had African dance, and you had like I really enjoyed going there. You learned like different African languages and things of that nature. So it was very cultural when you went to that particular recreation center growing up, So yeah, you learned a lot there. Everybody's speaking to LaTanya.
Yes.
Good morning. But yeah, so I think it was one more topic that I wanted to talk about this week.
And that was?
I can't remember. But
show notes. Let's refer to our show notes.
Excuse me, I have show notes, but I forgot to write that one down. Sorry.
You forgot something? I can't believe it.
It happens.
Wow. Wow.
I can't be perfect all the time.
Wow.
This is where you come in at, baby.
My wife forgot something? I can't believe that. This is so not you. Are you okay?
It happens rarely.
Are you feeling well?
99.9999999. I mean, come on now. Just real close.
Here we go, y'all.
Real close.
Who needs Google? I just asked my wife,
Yeah, that's
exactly. That's the shirt coming, Definitely.
So yeah. But if you guys don't mind, give us a thumbs up, share us out. And we appreciate you guys for being here.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Right now it's almost 7:30 in the morning here.
AM East Coast time.
In the United States, here in Michigan.
The US.
It is a balmy 58 degrees and partly sunny. The humidity is low, thank God, because that's what we were battling with. High humidity. I took my wig off and my curls were popping.
You wear a wig?
Baby, calm down. You know I do.
Oh.
There you go.
What?
Cousin, can you please give my husband a calm down?
We have been deceived.
No, you have not.
Hoodwink, bamboozled.
Go to all of those earlier vlogs. You will see me. I was nearly about to be a hair channel.
I was led astray.
Hoodwinked. You never led astray because I take that wig and throw it off in a minute.
Hey, she ain't playing, yo. For real.
But here on this picture, the early risers picture, it was actually a sew-in. That was a sew-in. I had that in for a month when I wasn't like doing a lot of like posting. We were vlogging.
What's a sew-in? What is that?
You know what a sew-in. Come on, hold up. If you guys go to YouTube, the fellas checking in with the sew-ins, okay? There you go. Thank you, Cubs. Dan said, Eric, calm down.
Nobody knows. The guy doesn't know.
I don't have the mute button yet, Cubs. Dan, but sis, I'm working on it.
A guy doesn't know what a sew-in is.
Oh, yes, the guys do know what a sew-in is. I showed you that one video where that guy had a full-fledged sew-in. Matter of fact, his was glued on fully. That's a weave, like a hair. Okay, that's the same thing. Sew-in is a weave. Okay, I'm sorry, terminology.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sew-in is a weave. Glue on, it was a weave.
Gotcha.
So
I understand.
My hair was plaited to the back, to the scalp, and I just sewed it in, and I wore that for like a month. And
gotcha.
Yeah, so it was no snatching on and snatching off like my wig, but. When I wear my wig, y'all around here,
make it plain. Make it plain.
Snatch it off, honey, and go about my business and my life around here. So yeah, but I nearly was a hair channel at one point. So if you really do want to see some like hair videos, you can always feel free to go back to some of those earlier vlogs. When I was trying to figure out should I big chop or not. I did like a whole month. And if Miss Wendy, my cousin, my hairstylist, if she wouldn't have been able to get me together, I was gonna have to do a big chop. But she got me together, which usually doesn't take that long if I go every week. And my hair had broke off at the top from the blonde because I was doing a lot of the blonde. But at the end of the day, yeah, that was a little bit of my little bit of a life.
Definitely.
I digressed there a little bit, but I can't think of my other topics. So next week, if we, do you guys like this early riser Saturday morning show from us? Let us know in the chat. We're really trying to, of course, figure it all out. We want to be able to not just have a picture of us up or the Just Vlogging Life tag ID up there. And go live, but somebody didn't want to get up early enough this morning.
It's a progression. You got to crawl before you walk, so it's a progression. Steps. We getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when you get there, then hey.
Yeah. So let us know if you want to see this. See more of us coming live on Saturday mornings, doing like an early riser show. But I like it, especially doing it this way, because we can just still stay like in our PJs and drink our tea and cheers to each other, chink chink. But we will also figure out a way to get up bright and early in the morning one Saturday, get dressed for you guys, and I will be sure to make sure my face is beat because I don't wake up real cute. My face be puffy like a little puffer fish.
I woke up like this. So.
You are pretty cute. You cute when you wake up, baby, but I'm not cute when I wake up, honey.
I woke up like this. That's it.
You think my eyes be puffy and swole? They really, oh my God, my cheeks be swole, all of that. So I don't want to scare y'all first thing on a Saturday morning.
Appreciate y'all for checking in with us and saying hi to everybody. Communicating and supporting each other is a big thing. So we're gonna support y'all, and we really appreciate you guys' support.
We really do. But let us know if this is something that we should do and continue. We really enjoy it. We're trying to figure it out and find a way. I would prefer doing early mornings versus being on either midday or later on in the afternoon or in the evening here in the United States where we're from. So we're trying to figure it out, but I really like it. So Eve said, come through curls, 58 degrees. And she said, where are you, Eve Louise? Lily is saying, I really enjoy you guys. Whenever you come on, I can catch you all. So sweet. Thank you. In Michigan, I am in Florida, and it's 76 here. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, we wish we were at 76 in Florida right about now.
Yeah.
That's perfect weather.
Yeah.
Couple of months what? We going to Florida?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
When were you going to tell me?
It's a surprise.
Surprise.
So
why are we going to Florida? Is that for off the anniversary? Our anniversary already happened.
In 10 months.
So I guess hubby's signing off. He stepped out the room.
In 10 months. Anniversary.
What kind of live show are you doing? You walking away from the audience?
In 10 months.
10
Florida,
months.
here we come.
Okay. So Evita said, "Oh, I missed it. I'm trying to edit a video and listen. LOL. No spoilers, please." Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah, I don't want spoilers either. Don't tell me any spoilers. So, but I will. I want some feedback. So I'm waiting. Did anybody say anything about? Yeah, she's in South Carolina, 68. They have good weather there. I love South Carolina. I loved Myrtle Beach.
A beautiful state.
The only thing that I didn't like about Myrtle Beach was not Myrtle Beach. It was the people who came to Myrtle Beach. Our
Black Bike Week.
Our anniversary is May 22nd.
It was Black Bike Weekend.
We didn't know it. I've never heard of
that either.
Black Bike Week, but have mercy. Let me tell you something. I couldn't even sleep. It was so many bikes and just through the night, all of this just engines and raring and revving. So for our anniversary, we will never come back to Myrtle Beach in May for Black Bike Week.
It was a lot going on. Man,
I made sure I kept.
We're not bike riders though. So
no, I kept prefacing every time we looked up. I told whoever, like, if it was a waitress or any stores, like, we're not here for this. We're really here. It's our anniversary, and so yeah. Evita said, "I am not a fan of Myrtle Beach." Why? Tell us why. I did love it. I enjoyed it. I love the ocean. I love the restaurant that we went to. What was the name of it?
It's right on the beach. I forget the name.
Of course, it's right on the beach. It was so good. Yeah. It was so good. And you said our anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yes. 29. And me and my husband, we've been together for 7 years, but we've been married for 4 years. We got married in Key West, Florida. And so we try to travel for our anniversary. Last year, of course, staycation. This year, staycation, but downtown Detroit. That'll be coming up on the vlog soon. I'm editing now. Blue Jeans Network says, Scooter Ganger. Right, that's funny. Evilly says, "Oh, welcome to Florida when you guys get here." Yeah. So, but yeah, Evita, I told you we're like spirit sisters on a small level, because you'll say something in a video, I'm like, I was just I'm not thinking it, but it happened.
Oh, okay.
Like the things that happen at work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one time, that one coworker getting smart with me? Same week, she had the same thing going on. It was so ironic. Same time that I had to go to the dermatologist, she was having dermatology. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. I hate to keep saying that in her comments, like, oh my God, that was the same thing that happened to me. And so that's also coming up on the vlog, because I did vlog some of my experience at the dermatologist. Detective Gaming, hello. Welcome in. Yes, child. What is that? So Aggie. Yes, so annoying too. But we really won't bring the folk in from work today. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, a whole nother story. Because the folk at work. Evita says, y'all need to visit Hilton Head, stay at Sonesta. So relaxing, right?
We'll try that then.
Yes, we will try that.
Hilton Head. Thanks for the
little plug. Yeah. Because guess what? A lot of times when you're not from somewhere, you really don't know where to go and what to do. And hopefully, like, as I continue to vlog, I won't call it like docu-vlogging, but I do have plans on doing more Detroit vlogs. I was speaking to another content creator about the same thing. Sometimes you just don't know what's where, because you only either hear about the popular things or you don't hear anything at all. And so you don't have a perspective of what to expect in these different, areas or parts of the world. So it's always good to have that perspective. And oh my God, we got married in 2017 too. Baby, didn't we get married in 2017?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were down there in Florida getting married, child, May 22nd. And so, but yeah. Evilly says, yes, I remember those days going down to Myrtle Beach during Freaknik. Hold up, Evilly.
I had a Freaknik in Myrtle Beach.
What? Yeah, I didn't even know it was one in Atlanta when it was one. That's how sheltered I was growing up.
I knew about it, but I've never been there.
Yeah, I never went either. I could.
They bringing that back, Freaknik in Atlanta this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's coming back.
Hey there, Auntie Anita. Good morning. Bless up. How are you? It's good to have you here. If you guys haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, set it up to all. Thumbs it up and share us out if you will. we appreciate you all for being here. But I was saying that when you like vlog different areas, then that'll let us know like what to expect. Like even if say like Cubs Den and Blue Jeans, they really like their likeness. You know, you really only hear them like how you hear us. You don't get to see them because that's a part of their whole swag over there at Cubs Den and Blue Jeans, and I like that. But like if they did vlog some things where they're from all the way from Calgary, Canada. I should not know everybody's tags, but I do. And just vlog some stuff. You don't even have to show yourself, just vlog. Like the B-roll I did. We didn't even talk. We didn't show ourselves. So yeah, we just like.
But everybody do their own thing. Though,
yeah, everybody does their own thing. I don't want to be pushing off on people to vlog y'all life.
Yeah.
Even though I would want y'all to vlog y'all lives. Yeah. Vlog your life, baby. And baby says, keep it vloggy style.
I love it, vloggy style.
I actually have a t-shirt that says that now. I sent off to Canva. That saying and that phrase is trademarked. So y'all keep it vloggy style around here.
Definitely.
And yeah, we would want you guys to vlog. But if you don't, cool.
Bless up.
Yeah. So Anita is talking to Eve Belize and bless
somebody else is remembering.
Uh-oh. You Auntie, hold up, bless up, and I remember the freak me.
Neat.
I only heard about it. I think I was too young at that time when it was going on. Like I know I was not over 18 when people were really going.
It was going on in your 20s too. So
it was probably old school though by then though. Oh. Yeah, it was probably phasing out. I'm not sure. I never went or heard, like it just wasn't a thing. It probably was kind of phased out, I think. So yeah, but we really appreciate you guys. We've been on here an hour and a half. I'm getting the wrap up sign, which I guess is a tap on the wrist. Is that what that means, baby? Wrapping it up. So let's do like a little quick wrap. No, I understand you have to go, baby. That's cool. I mean, you got to go make the donuts around here. Yeah, so give us a recap on today's. What did we talk about here?
We talked about the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Bill Cosby.
Yes.
We spoke on the sister in the Olympics.
Yes, we did.
Pop for the weed. Shakira, I think her name is. And we spoke on, what are the topics you speak on?
The lady with the sign from the bikes, the Tour
de France lady.
Tour de France.
They caught up with her. Who caused the 20 bike pile up or so.
I think it was like 50.
50 bike pile up. Wow. That was.
Yeah. Poor thing. So, but if you guys want to catch the replay, and if you want to hear from the earlier part of the chat where we talked about Mr. Cosby and the whole him being released, we would appreciate it. You can go back and feel free to replay it at any time. I think next week a part of our chat will be maybe talking about Kwame Kilpatrick and his release. And
Kwame Kilpatrick is the former Detroit mayor.
Yes, who was sentenced
to 28 years.
Grossly sentenced, just over sentenced. Like at the end of the day, you can, this is just a little teaser. You can be convicted of doing a crime, but to over sentence someone is like, where are you really going with that? But so we'll talk about that. But yeah, this was really a cool one, baby. Cheers. We are drinking. We'll almost have.
No, we're not drinking. We're having tea.
Drinking tea.
Yeah.
Drinking. I've been drunk. You've been drinking. No, we're
kind of early.
We're having tea, raspberry tea, and a Starbucks. No, we are not sponsored, but I really love them. The strawberry lemonade acai refresher with a shot of caffeine. It comes with caffeine and little dry strawberries.
That's how you say that, acai?
Yes, acai.
Oh, okay.
What do you call it?
I didn't know. I was like, I couldn't. I was almost like Queen Young. No.
Keanu.
I couldn't put ACI.
Quinoa.
ACI.
I guess.
ACI.
Yes.
IA. But the lemonade drink.
Mm-hmm. So, Auntie Anita says, yes, bill was released, the new laws passed. So a lot of inmates coming home. Praise God.
Wow. Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, some people want their people home.
Yeah.
Trust me. Some people just get like extreme amount of time for small, like
wrongly convicted people.
Wrongly convicted people. And what about the people who's still in there for weed? If it's legal now, let them out. How can I be held for something that's, legal now? And that was back in the day. So, not to say that she has some people there, I don't know, but it just says inmates coming home. Yeah, a lot of people they're with it, And when I worked with federal inmates, they were grateful to be going home fully. Yeah. So, but we appreciate you guys for popping in here and chopping it up with us on our Early Risers Live. And although it's early where we are, it might not be early around the world. So good day to you all. And we appreciate you guys for being here. We really enjoy it.
Thanks a lot.
Check the time. 1 minute. Well, we've been on here an hour and 35 minutes.
Thank you all for checking in with us. We appreciate it.
We really do appreciate it.
Early risers.
Yeah. So I guess we'll come back next week if you guys really like it. We didn't get any responses from the chat. Maybe we should stop. Y'all don't want to hear from us next week.
Yeah, we'll be back. See y'all next week. Let's get it.
We really appreciate you all.
Thank
And
you very
with
much.
that being said, we are going to end the broadcast and sign out. We'll get better at this as time goes on, you guys.
It's a progression.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, just practice it. And you
Progress
will get
it. Progress it.
Practice it.
Oh, practice. Yeah, because guess what? Practice makes progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting there.
All right, sign off. Give me some sugar.
Signing off.
Give me some sugar. Thank you guys for popping in. We are out of here. This is Carla.
And Eric.
And we're just blogging live. See you next week. Peace.